Greetings, everyone. Please give a moment to make sure everything's set on. Rumble's not. There we go. That's why I do the test message. Double check my other computer. Everything's good to go basically here as well. I do have a handful of replay. Sure. As well, I didn't get much woke up at talk this morning, so I'm a little bit out of it. By the way, let's go and get started. Greetings, everyone, and Great here from another Company Heroes 1, or not speaking, Age of Empires 3 replay. Small on the south side is the red Ottoman forces. We got Gaetano ARG. On the north side is the blue Incan's. We got Bayama. Bayame, I think. I never know how to pronounce any name. You have a deck selected here. It is the #1 deck. Looks like standard Incans, so I'm not really familiar with Incans all too well. You have the Jesuit allies, which is actually not very common. Does have them veteran, gives you 10 Conquistador, light cavalry, which could help him fill up some of his composition. Though 750 coin for 7 light cav. That seems a little bit expensive, honestly. Oh, so do have the Scout Temple thing. Plume Spearman Temple. Road building, Machu Pikachu. We got the Cha-Cha Poya support. Other than that, looks like pretty standard Incan. For the Autumn player, he has not selected deck just yet. He has a shipment available, so I'm not sure what he's eyeing. Dying for capitalism. Local doggo's being gunned down. He's going to be stealing their broken wing of Hazar. They're planning to wear that into combat. Sure. And Blue's going to grab the treasure. One shot away from death. The wolf, the gunman, or the plague doctor could have got it. And looks like blue will or red will claim his treasure. What blue could have done is, since that guy that was very close to death, he could have sent the plague doctor to kill it off and then pick it up with his explorer or war chief. By the way, no steal there. Swiper, no swiping. So none of these players are Spanish, so that. Or Spanish or Mexican. Or some sort of Latino. I've never really thought about that.
Ari?
Scout is here. Going to try to harass the explorer, perhaps. It is classified as a shock infantry unit. He does go and claim the witch hunter, which does have also the same hand attack as the plague doctor. Less self though. Range resist. Range resist. Scout just being. And Ink player can now age up. The Autumn player is already aging up. He can get inside the town center, let it fire away. He does with 5 filters, gets some good damage there. He does pick off the scalp there. Very, very good. The naturalist being researched, which should give him what? 2 semi-fattened cows? I want to say 2 villagers as well, but that's probably incorrect. And over here we do have the Elder, which I have no idea what the Incan council members are. High Council is. Got a bit of lag spike there, my apologies. Now have the beast being sliced apart. And the other local doggo will go down as well, and we'll steal the Imperial Sigil. Those were Imperial doggos. You monster. That's how you treat. Looks like another local doggo going down. We'll steal his whatever depiction of a person with wings. I just depict. Is that how you pronounce that word is written? I don't think I've written that word. Got the doggies right there. They're semi-fattened, have 200 delicious meats inside of them. And the Autumn player does. I got to actually take a look at the Ottoman's deck. We do got capitalism. We got writing schools, so it's gonna be a fast fortress. FF. Hopefully it doesn't take an F. 2 Fs. Sorry, I am not 100% today. It looks like Blue is going to claim the windmill. He's got enough bit of a posse up engaged. Marauding Musketeer only has 20 damage. Its hand attack is 12, so it has higher DPS in melee than at range, so it's a good idea that he's smashing their heads in. Looks like the War Chiefs are idle right there. But she is receiving some health regen. Kronk, the War Chief. And now there is the windmill claim, getting 1 food per second, and also a lot of experience for just killing the marauding musketeers. We got the marksman, which will give him what, 4 up? Incan player is going for Shimmick coin, which is probably meant for his fortress age. Notable Contra house is now on the field. So he has a lot of villagers collecting woods. He's actually starting to eye for a bit of a Contra boom. As 1 villager or a handful of villagers on coin, we do now have the war huts, which also gives the war huts a little extra health as well. You could put 1 next to windmill. I'm pretty sure that will stop the windmill from being captured. I'll see Yagalons on this field, which does have a very important big button. Balance of power, so equalize your resources. This is something I think people should go for, utilize more often, because a lot of times you see somebody lose the game because they have like 10,000 of 1 resource and can't get the other resources, and it's possible to just even it all out. The other native on the map we have is the House of Vaza, which gives you Royal Archivists and the Bazaar Corpse. Could be as the cows are being eaten. The Autumn player's age up still going along. He also has a wood shipment here. Does have their resource crate shipment, improved resource crate shipment. Could have been quite nice. Capitalism does give him a steady coin trickle. Since he went for, it may have been better go for the resource crate shipment since he went for those 2 resource crates. Yeah, he already has a shipment available. He could actually eye for a fast industrial. We've got Contra Brewing now. This is just an eco phase. I'm going to just fast forward a little bit. $100 being researched. Age 3 now available from the Incan player. And now we've got a good number of Sapahi and Obelisk guns to the field. There's the marksman. He decided to bring in a shipment of the Sapahi. Got a good number of plumed spearmen here, as well as more runners, heavy infantry, and shock infantry. While technically Sapahi don't get any bonus damage versus anything, they are good versus non-cavalry units, the AoE. More likely to get good AoE damage. You now have the mace men's. They like to go clubbing. Got a pair of falconets there, as well as going for some veteran cavalry archers. Help them gaze and Shimi runners. Cavalry archers right now have 15 damage, twice attack speed. Do cost 160, same as Carbon Cavalry for the US. And I think they roughly have similar DPS. No, I think the Carbon Cavalry actually have slower DPS. They have, what was it, 1.5 attack speed? I think the damage is roughly similar. I can't remember. In other words, Cavalry was not bad. Got some Obelisk guns here. Will be good against these heavy infantry units. Elite Macemen does go down there. Elite Macemen are classified as heavy infantry as well as siege. These guys do less damage versus artillery, not less damage versus siege. Shimi runners do find the falconets. Cavalry archers will not save the falconets. We got the spearmen pushing forward. They're here in good numbers. Cavalry archers need to fall back, taking too much damage. They don't want to be in melee. We now have some Obelisk guns now being put on the field or shipped on in for the Autumn player. Probably a good idea. The Autumn version of Skirm Goon is Cavalry Archer Obelisk guns. That side's pushing forward just yet. We've got various reasons here going for the Gala Tower District. Currently, he has 24 out of 25 villager and 2 town centers. Range cavalry does increase damage versus settlers and cavalry archers train faster. All light range cavalry does bonus 100% damage versus villagers. I haven't seen that card, but that could be quite nice. Goes from a negative 50% to increase 50%. We've also got a number of the Harakas, which are the siege unit for the Incans. So this sounds like so far. We've got the militia. The Autumn militia does less damage, but has bonus damage versus its heavy. Very useful right now. More militia brought up as well, so 2 groups of militia. That will give him a lot of extra force. So we've got the Plague Docker here. He's not classified as heavy infantry. Cavalry archers are being slowly picked apart. Cavalry archers need to hit these Shimi runners. Obelisk guns started going down. Guys also do bonus damage versus siege troopers, which I believe the Macemen are classified as siege troopers. Counselor still taking some fire there. Looks like red didn't really I don't think he properly prioritized those runners. Runners reinforcements were pretty effective there. You now have the Nazim Fusiliers being researched. No mosque research, nor the mosque, what's called Palace of Infantry, or mosque construction. Losing one counselor is not a massive problem, just a big problem. He's going for more team runners, more spearmen. Got the archers trying to engage. Obelisk guns being microed, having some trouble for Team Fusiliers are right now in revolutionary attacks mode, so they're good against the shock infantry units. Looks like these Nazim Fusiliers came in a good time, able to deal with the team runners and a handful of plume spearmen. Now the forward Citadel being pulled in the field. He must have gone for Machu Pikachu. Does cancel the Citadel there. There's the Stronghold Travis. Now some more Chimera runners being come in. Team Fusiliers, of course, are a limited build unit for the Ottomans. Which they have different multipliers depending which stance they are. I think their default stance is like ×2 versus infantry. Multiplies another shipment available. Maybe the fort. Going for the fort. Going for a barracks as well. He currently has the one barracks. He has a stable for building his life. Foundry as well. General Janissaries probably would be half bad. They would beat the Plumes in melee. Or maybe not. Oh, then again, these are elite. Janissaries, I think, would be better in when elite as well. And Janissaries, of course, would be effective versus runners. You now have the veteran Janissary research there. Get that 4 established somewhere. Probably here or here.
Selam.
Very reserved position, which is good. 10 coin from the tin mine. The jungle bowman, which is the light infantry for the Incans. Which most of the Ottoman, or almost all the Ottoman infantry is heavy infantry, barring the obelisk guns.
Ari.
Jungle bowman almost has full skirmisher multipliers. Is available. Didn't see Sapahi, so going for the key source, not a great idea. He's going for the melee infantry combat. Banner series now being put on field. Right now the Ottoman player has 64 military units versus 130. 31 versus 46. Losing that town center for the Ottoman player was actually a bit of a problem. One of the marauding musketeers, but Blue's pushing forward now. Fort provides some good fire support. Blue will probably capture it on up. I think a big button was utilized. Good force there. He's just going to fall back to the fort. Does capture the mill. More Janissaries on the build queue. As going for the frontier defenses, also acts them as frontier outposts. He's sort of just thinking at the moment. But these other cards, not useful. Cavalry combat can be nice if he actually got more cavalry. Tried to go for a cavalry build, but his opponent gone for heavy mountain plumes, so the cavalry build is just simply not a possibility. Janissary here at 54 damage, a good amount of health. On lose some Janissaries, he needs every single one. Forward firing away, Obelisk guns as well. Humans charging way forward, Janissaries behind. Janissaries are more close to the halberdier melee damage. Okay, but they're not engaged in melee as well. That's just trying to torch down the fort. Trying to get these frontier posts just being built. Fort looks like we'll go down to mass torches. Fort does go down. Outposts are soon to be finished, and red does back the game. With Vanguard saying, "Thank you for watching." On to the next replay. Dutch mirror. Let's not do the Dutch mirror. Let's save that for last. I'm a big fan of mirror matchups. Greetings everyone, and Grade here from another Age of Empires 3 play. Spawn on the south side as the Red Hausa. We got McCleve. Spawn on the north side as the Germans. We got at Sushi 55 1 2 6. No deck selected just yet. No deck selected just yet. Got the market being built. And the lack of sleep is starting to really kick in. Before moving forward, got some doggos right there, which have the broken wing of the Polish Hussar. In other words, going to kill off these dogs, and they will not have lived their dreams of wearing that Hussar wings into combat. Doggos now being researched. We've got the village doggos as well.
Me kake so?
No deck such yet. Like the House of Wu gets a deck our first shipment in due to the fact that Germans have the XP Malice. Available for the Hausa versus the Germans. So he's ready for them. Unlike the French, they're never ready for the Germans. We have a shim available. Looks like overall, looks like a pretty standard Hausa. Part here. Say sabotage. Sabotage is an enemy building. Considering slowing down its production cannot on a building that is already being affected by ability. How does it get casted? How does that ability get cast? Is like a big button? I have no idea. Don't think I've ever seen that card. That can be quite nice. That person being considerably slowing down its production.
So
that can also destroy a single, if an opponent only has a single barracks, that can really hamper him. I selected the Y deck. I don't know what that means. Like relatively, oh, got mercenaries. Looks like improved mercenaries. Mercenaries hit points damaged by 15%. Got mercenary camps. So we got a mercenary German deck. Yeah, what's this? Improvement. I don't know what that provides. Okay, what research it provides. Also got the High Melty, which is a Lancer variant. Don't think the Papal Lancers, think more of the Spanish Lancers. Or has like a ×3 multiplier against infantry. Quartermaster now being searched for the Germans. We have the Moroccans. Get some Moroccos. Mercenary deck. Let's see how. So how do they get spies? You know, I don't know how Ethiopian deal if they can get spies. They deal with mercenaries. A mercenary deck. Ethiopians can get it through. Oh, that's a market. There must be some way, but he definitely needs to eye a way to get some sort of anti-mercenary capability. Ancient scripture worth 100. Nearby. The key eye for this stability in its life. Of course, give him 2 Uhlans, go for a very fine coat. And here comes the Moss Wagon. That's how he'll get his spies, I think. Thank you for that probably is a YouTube subscription. The channel. I really need to change the sound effect between the YouTube subscription and the Twitch follower. It's the same, and I really should not have it that way.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the mosque here can provide him the Ottoman spies, or does it provide him the standard spies?
Aufgabe.
Got this coin, huge Chester coin. They may have gave these guys a unique animator for it. Looks pretty nice. We do also have this trading post being established. This is the House of Yagalon to give access to Livkar Tatars, and the Shock Rider, which is a Lancer variant, and the Balance of Power. We got the age up to the Berbers, and here comes the Uhlans. For the Gasinas, we get the Akan Kanobas, which are a musketeer heavy infantry unit. Uhlans take some damage there. Somebody pinged there. Blue ping there, looks like. Or red, not sure. Well, it looks like another villager did go down there. The Emir goes down. Good number of villagers gone down. He was not paying attention to the raid. He's losing a good number of these villagers. A really, really good number of them. He's down to 13. That's age 1 levels. Versus 19. Plus, there's a good number of settler wagons in the field as well. There's some Jam Riders. Pretty good counter cavalry unit. It's meant to just be cheap. It takes 1 population and has skirmisher costs effectively. Valentine settlements now being reached. Uhlans get a pretty good strike there. Uhlans are the glass cannon variant of the heavy cavalry. There's Akin Kanobas, get a good volley there. Hey, we damage there. Another village goes down to these raiders. Village of 12, probably like 7 settler wagons. There's probably close to 27. Can't select. I think that's him problem, to say the least. There's the Berber Cam Riders, which are light cavalry, light range cavalry. There's actually no just generic light cavalry tag. It's always light range cavalry. But 9 villagers? Ugh. He's going for this, which give him 5 gear outs, 5 villagers. He can go for more Berbers. Opponent right now has 22 villagers. How many settler wagons?
Yeah.
Age up. He has 8, so add 8, he has 30 versus 10. Oh. Current players aging up, going for some economic research. Air Berbers are flying on in. Those forces, a handful heavy infantry towards the center. Berbers heading to the left side. They do only 25% less damage versus villagers. Most Light Cavalry does 50% less damage, but these guys are fully melee. It's good damage there. Villagers take some AoE. Good number of villagers going down there. And now the Uhlans getting ripped apart by the Berbers. As the Anakin nobles do destroy some troops. Now thinking about it, I really think the gunpowder based AoE stuff like the Anakinobas and Conquistadors, they probably should have like a minus times 0% multiplier against trees. Also, even though it says musket, I just always assume if they have one AoE, I just assume that they're firing a blunderbuss. Do have the mercenary or saloon being pulled field of tavern. Inner Awful House, or be a Viner. Wiener Awful House. Does that mean coffee house? Wiener Coffee House. Got it. I don't know German all too well, or at all. Got around skirmishers there, which would be both. Since the Berbers are classified as light cavalry, not heavy cavalry, they will take bonus damage from skirmishers. These guys have to do less damage for light infantry. Bureaucrats here, which are a mix of priests and support unit. They can stun, they can toot their horns. And now we do have a shipment of the British Harquebusers, which I believe are heavy range cavalry. Those does get gunned down there. Got the gear skirmisher put forward and are moving the way forward. And a lot of free damage there. Here comes the Berbers. Of course, they do less damage for skirmisher. Feels like the British players on 19 villagers. The Outside's doing a great job of coming back. Now it's 21 versus 19 villagers. How many are settler wagons? 8. So he's effectively at 27 at the moment versus 21. That's not too bad of a difference. Use balance of power to even this resources out. And now we do have the. This is the assassin one. Okay, it looks like the assassins, the spies. They do get pulled at the mosque, and they also do cost influence, which is actually a bit of a problem, or maybe not. Here comes the Harquebusers. Let's see. Yep. Range. There you go. We've got heavy cavalry, ranged cavalry, and heavy ranged cavalry tags in the bottom. They do less damage versus villagers, as well as less damage versus pikemen or hand infantry. Includes halberdiers as well, and levies and spearmen. They have actually really high attack speed, or really slow, depending if you're looking at times 3 or 3 attack speed or 1.5 attack speed. Damage out, base damage is really high, and their range is low at 6. These villagers can hit pretty hard. Harquebusers is pretty forward. They do get set of town center, but even though they do less damage to the villagers, they still have pretty high base damage. These are Jaegers, which means these assassins will do bonus damage, doing percent times 20 times 2,000 damage against them. So they're doing what, 100 damage per strike against them, base damage. And these spies are moving a little bit faster, or maybe not. Spies do move pretty fast. Gordialo speed.
Emrin.
And since these guys are light cavalry that does bonus damage versus heavy cavalry, they will actually do bonus damage versus heavy range cavalry in a weird twist. Usually it's the gun cavalry does do damage, better damage against the melee cavalry, but in this case it's just backwards.
Hazır.
These guys are moving the game tied up a little bit. These guys also prevent it from promotions. I want to get increased move speed if they're getting promotions. But these guys have to be careful. They got knives. And attacks a staggering 100. And it looks like Blue does back the game. This Angrade saying, "Think watching on the next replay." As much beforehand, I didn't get much sleep. I can't. I have to end the stream today. I am just absolutely exhausted.